Hey guys, what's going on? It's Laura and welcome to my channel. Today, as you can tell by the title, this is a 911 story time video. So if you're interested in hearing about the time that I had to call 911, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so this story it's not really that funny when you're on the other side of it. I've never really had to call 911 except for like an accident or something like that. Well, there was this one time, I'll tell y'all another time, that's a different story time. But the most recent situation actually occurred just the other night. It's the middle of the night, people, and you all don't know me, so you don't know this, but when I'm sleeping, I sleep hard and I sleep good. And so it kind of takes a lot to wake me up out of my sleep. I usually tell my man friend or my homegirls or some of my family, like, if you want to talk to me, don't text me. You need to call my phone. And don't call just once if like it's important. You need to call multiple times because I don't typically hear the phone at first. So last night I'm laying in my bed, knocked out, probably dreaming about something that I can't remember right now. Ugh, what's that about? Anywho, I hear like this banging, like boom, 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 boom. And it sounds like somebody is knocking on my door, but because I'm like asleep, I can't really determine if this is like for real, or is this just like a dream or whatever. So, I stay laying in my bed because I think it's a dream. So I hear that noise again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's like banging on the door and twisting of the knob and stuff like that. So like at this point, I'm starting to get scared. So I get up and I do like the number one thing you're not supposed to do.
Get up and go to the door.
No, seriously, I stop, I go to the door and I look out of my peephole. I try to, like creep because I live in an apartment, so the front door is over here and then my bedroom is all the way down there. So I'm like creeping to the front door and I look in the peephole and I can't see anything because the bozos who painted my front door painted a little bit on the peephole, so you can't see like the side. You can only see directly in front of the door. So I'm like, man, I can't see who this is. And I ask, I say, who is it? My 2 o'clock in the morning voice. And they was like, open up the motherfucking door, baby, let me in, let me in. I'm like, okay, first of all, I know that nobody calling me baby is gonna be coming in banging on my door at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's not like that, right? So I'm like, who the heck is this? And he says his name, but I don't know anybody by that name that would be calling me baby. So I'm like, you got the wrong, this ain't right. And he's still banging on the door, banging on the door. So I did what I should have to do, what I shouldn't have to do, but what I know to do. And that's call 911. Because 1, I don't know who this person is. 2, I don't know what his intent is. 3, I don't know if he has any weapons or anything. I can't see. All I hear is like banging on the doors. So I go back to my room and the door is cracked in my bedroom and I call 911. They answer the phone. I can tell that it's a slow night because I hear people kind of giggling in the background. 911, what's your emergency? And I'm like, ma'am, somebody is trying to get into my apartment. They are banging on the door and twisting the knob and they're trying to get in. She was like, well, are you expecting anyone? No, ma'am, I'm not expecting anyone. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. All I'm expecting is my sleep. And then you hear him like boom, 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 boom again. And I was like, ma'am, please send somebody. Let me tell you my address. And she, she's like, okay, I'm ready. What is it? And I tell her my address and I tell her the name of the apartments. And she asked me what's the apartment number, and I told her what the apartment number was. And I was like, and then they banged on the door again, and she said, is that them banging on the door? And I said, yes. And she asked me, could I see? I said, no, I can't see through the peephole. I don't have any windows on this side, so I can't see like this parking lot that's over here on the side of me or anything like that. And I said, I'm getting a little scared, so I'm going to, just make sure that I'm protected. She was like, do you have any weapons? And I said, I don't right now, but I will. I don't have a gun, but I am going to go get a weapon so that I can protect myself if he comes through the door. And she was like, you know, don't get a weapon. I'm like, bullshit. You know, like, I'm gonna go get a weapon, but I know, you know, why she said what she said is to protect the officers. So then at this time, like, I start hearing another voice, another male voice, because I'm kind of by the door, kind of so I could be behind the door in case they came in. You know, I could just like stab because my door opens out and they wouldn't have seen me or anything like that. I had it all planned out, y'all. Don't mess with me. Like Pac said,
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
okay. So anyway, I'm standing behind the door and I hear another male voice, and I hear a man's voice saying, you need to go, you need to go. So at this time, I don't know who that other voice is or anything like that, but I'm looking out of the peephole and I see the guy who's knocking at my door. I see him go down the stairs, and my stairs is like 2 flights. It's like a flight of 7 and then go a little round and then go down the other 7 or 8. And so at that time I see him, and me doing something real foolish, I opened the door and I saw him walk past. Y'all, it was my next door neighbor, the guy who was on the other side of me. So kind of putting the clues together about everything that has, like, what happened. Apparently him and his little girlfriend or wife or whatever she is to him, have been in some type of arguing. Like, I haven't really seen his vehicle outside too much. So I guess they've been beefing or whatnot. And so he came home drunk as hell at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1:50 in the morning, and he's like banging on my door saying, baby, let me in, baby, let me in. And he thinking that he at his house, which is next door. Now, mind you, I do live in an apartment, but it's not an apartment where, you know, you have another apartment like right here next door. Like, you go up the stairs, you go to the right to one apartment, to the left to the other apartment. No, it's not like that. My neighbor downstairs and I share like a little, well, they have like a little enclosed porch, and then you come up the stairs. I have like a little porch. There, my next door neighbor's apartment is on the other side, so we don't even use the same stairs to get to our apartment or anything. Like, legit, I've never even seen his front door because I don't have any reason to go over there. But that's about the time that I had to call 911. So I hope you all enjoyed this story. It's definitely a little different to be on the other side of the call, but shoot, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was real nervous. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. For more videos like this, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in knowing when I post, go ahead and click that little notification bell so you can get notifications every time I post a video. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.